What if the secret to longevity and vitality lies within us, hidden yet unexplored? Imagine a world where the aging process is not a downward spiral, but a journey of continuous renewal. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? But what if I told you that the key to this world might already exist within each of us? Let's talk about human embryonic stem cells. These cells, harvested from embryos, are unique. They are pluripotent, a big word that simply means they can transform into any cell type in the human body. From the beating cells of your heart to the neurons firing in your brain, these stem cells have the potential to become anything and everything. Now, imagine the possibilities if we could harness this transformative power. What if we could use these cells to repair damaged tissue, replace worn-out cells, or even fight diseases? We could potentially extend the human lifespan far beyond the average 75 years. More importantly, it's not just about living longer. It's about living healthier, more vibrant lives. You see, these embryonic stem cells could be the answer to degenerative diseases that come with age. Think of conditions like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or heart disease. These are ailments that occur when our body's cells fail to renew themselves. But what if we could introduce new, healthy cells into the body? Cells that can replace the old, worn-out ones. We could potentially keep these diseases at bay, leading to a healthier, more active older age. But the question remains, if these embryonic stem cells hold such immense potential, why isn't this a common topic of discussion? Why isn't every dinner table, every classroom, every government office buzzing with the possibilities that these cells present? If so, why isn't the world talking about it more? Could it be because this topic is shrouded in controversy and ethical dilemmas? Or is there something more sinister at play, a deliberate suppression of information perhaps? As we delve deeper into the world of stem cells, we'll attempt to peel back the layers of this enigma. Let's embark on this journey together and explore the potential that lies dormant within each of us. To understand the potential, we first need to demystify the science behind stem cells. Imagine the human body as a grand orchestra. Each instrument plays a unique part, but altogether they make harmonious music. In this orchestra, stem cells are like the musicians who can play any instrument they're given. They start as unspecialized cells but can become anything. A heart cell, a brain cell, a skin cell, you name it. Now, you might be wondering, how do these stem cells know which part to play? Well, they get their cues from the body's environment. They respond to certain signals in the body which tell them to either remain a stem cell or evolve into a different kind of cell. It's like a musician reading sheet music, interpreting the notes and producing the right sound. There are two main types of stem cells in humans: adult stem cells and embryonic stem cells. The former, as the name suggests, are found in adult tissues. They're like the musicians who have settled into their roles, primarily repairing and maintaining the tissue in which they reside. On the other hand, embryonic stem cells are like the young prodigies, full of potential. They can become absolutely any type of cell in the body. This versatility allows them to be the ultimate repair system for the body. The real marvel of stem cells is their potential to regenerate damaged tissues, offering hope for people with conditions that currently have no cure. They could replace cells lost in diseases, from the neurons affected by Alzheimer's to the insulin-producing cells in diabetes. However, harnessing this potential is no easy task. It's akin to conducting an orchestra, ensuring each cell plays its part at the right time and in harmony with others. But the prospect of using these cells to heal and restore the human body is an exciting frontier in science. In essence, stem cells are the body's raw materials, cells from which all other cells with specialized functions are generated. They're the unsung heroes, quietly working in the background, making the music of life possible. Now that we understand what stem cells are, let's delve into their potential. Stem cells, particularly human embryonic stem cells, hold immense potential for transforming the field of medicine. These unique cells are like blank slates that can be coaxed into becoming any type of cell needed. This ability, known as pluripotency, unlocks a plethora of possibilities. Consider diseases that ravage the body, leaving tissues and organs damaged beyond repair. These are often chronic conditions that we've come to accept as inevitable parts of life. conditions like heart disease, diabetes, or Alzheimer's. Today, treatment often means managing symptoms, but what if we could do more? What if we could repair and replace the damaged cells? With stem cells, we might be able to do just that. This is not the stuff of science fiction. Researchers are exploring how stem cells can be used to generate healthy cells to replace diseased ones. This could radically change the approach to treatment, shifting from managing symptoms to actually addressing the root cause of the disease. But the potential of stem cells extends beyond treating diseases. They could also play a pivotal role in human longevity. Could we really live for a couple of 100 years? It might sound far-fetched, but science is inching closer to understanding how to extend the human lifespan. Stem cells could be key to this endeavor. By replacing old, worn-out cells with new ones, it's possible that we could slow down or even reverse some aspects of the aging process. This could mean not just living longer, but living healthier, more active lives. Yet, despite this potential, there's a lot we still don't know. The science is in its infancy, and we're still grappling with ethical and moral questions. But the possibilities are too profound to ignore. Imagine a world where diseases are not feared but conquered, where aging is not inevitable but a choice. This is the world that the potential of stem cells could help us create. It's a world that's within our reach if we dare to grasp it. Scene script? However, like any powerful tool, stem cells are not without their controversies. The promise of stem cells, particularly human embryonic stem cells, has generated an intricate web of ethical and political debates. The crux of the controversy lies in the source of these cells. Embryonic stem cells are derived from embryos, specifically from the blastocyst stage, typically 4 to 5 days post-fertilization. This stage is before implantation into the womb, but it is also the stage where potential human life begins. Hence, the question arises, does the extraction of cells at this stage, which results in the destruction of the embryo, equate to the termination of a potential life? This ethical conundrum has resulted in divided opinions and polarizing politics. Some argue that the potential benefits of stem cell research, including the possibility of curing debilitating diseases and extending human life, outweigh the ethical concerns. Others, however, believe that the sanctity of life, even at its earliest stages, should be inviolable. In addition to the ethical debates, political issues have also become entwined with stem cell research. Different countries have varying regulations. Some nations have embraced the research, providing funding and support, while others have imposed strict limitations or outright bans. The disparity in regulations has led to what some refer to as stem cell tourism, where individuals travel to countries with more permissive regulations to receive treatments not available in their home country. Furthermore, there are concerns about the potential misuse of stem cell technology. The idea of designer babies, where parents could potentially select certain traits for their children, raises fears about creating a society divided by genetic enhancements. The possibility of cloning, another potential application of stem cell technology, also stirs trepidation and ethical debates. These controversies underscore the need for comprehensive and universally accepted regulations. It is vital to find a balance that respects ethical concerns while still allowing for the advancement of potentially life-saving research. This balance is not easy to achieve, and it requires ongoing dialogue, negotiation, and understanding. Moreover, it is essential to foster an environment of transparency and open discussion. Misinformation and fear can fuel misunderstanding and opposition. Hence, it is crucial to educate the public about the realities of stem cell research, its potential benefits, and its limitations. Finally, it is important to remember that the goal of stem cell research is not to play God or to create a genetically superior race. The goal is to unlock the secrets of the human body, to understand why diseases occur, and to find ways to cure them. The goal is to extend human life, not just in terms of years, but in terms of quality. The potential of stem cells is immense, but so are the ethical and political challenges. We must tread this path with caution, but we must also dare to tread it. For it is only by exploring the unknown that we can hope to discover new frontiers and push the boundaries of what is possible. To understand the gravity of the situation, Let's take the case of Lyme disease. This tick-borne illness, caused by the bacterium Borrelia burgdorferi, can result in a range of symptoms, including fatigue, muscle and joint pain, and even neurological problems if left untreated. The government's stance on Lyme disease has been, to say the least, problematic. Despite the thousands of people affected each year, there seems to be a distinct lack of urgency in finding an effective cure. The current treatment, a course of antibiotics, only works if the disease is caught early. For those who aren't so fortunate, the path is far more challenging, often leading to what is known as chronic Lyme disease. The symptoms of chronic Lyme can be debilitating, and what's worse, the medical community is divided over its existence, leaving many sufferers feeling misunderstood and helpless. But what if there was another way? What if the solution lay in our very own bodies, in our stem cells? Stem cells, particularly human embryonic stem cells, hold the potential to transform our approach to diseases like Lyme. These cells can become any cell in the body, offering the possibility of replacing damaged cells or even entire tissues that the disease may have harmed. This could mean a life free from constant pain, fatigue, and the myriad other symptoms that Lyme disease can bring. However, despite this potential, the use of stem cells in treating Lyme disease remains largely unexplored. Why, you may ask? The answer lies tangled in a web of political and ethical debates surrounding the use of embryonic stem cells. But if we can navigate through these complexities, if we can push for more research and less politics, we might just tap into a solution that could change lives. The Lyme disease example is just one of many where stem cells could revolutionize treatment. Let's not let politics and controversy stand in the way of progress. Let's look towards a future where diseases like Lyme are not a life sentence, but a challenge we're equipped to overcome. So, where do we go from here? The answer, friends, lies in our collective voice and the power of advocacy. The realm of human embryonic stem cells, shrouded in mystery and mired in controversy, beckons us to shed light and seek the truth. Advocacy for stem cell research is not merely a choice, it's a necessity. To begin with, we must educate ourselves, arm ourselves with knowledge about the science of stem cells, their potential, their limitations, and their ethical implications. Read, research, and engage in discussions. Understand the intricacies of this field that holds the promise to redefine human longevity and health. Next, we must start conversations. Conversations that challenge the status quo, that question the established norms, and that dare to envision a future where diseases like Parkinson's, ALS, and Lyme disease are not death sentences but curable conditions. Speak with friends, family, colleagues, and even strangers. Use social media to amplify your voice, to share facts, dispel myths, and inspire curiosity. Moreover, we must demand transparency and accountability from our governments. They must not only support, but actively encourage stem cell research. They must ensure that the benefits of this research reach every individual, irrespective of their social or economic status. Petition your local representatives, participate in peaceful protests, and vote for leaders who prioritize health and scientific advancement. Lastly, support organizations that are at the forefront of stem cell research. Donate if you can, or volunteer your time and skills. Every penny, every minute, and every voice counts. Remember, advocacy is not a one-time act, but a continuous journey. It is a journey of learning, sharing, and acting. It is a journey that has the potential to steer the course of human health towards a future that we can only imagine today. The future of human health and longevity might very well depend on stem cells. It's time to uncover this secret and advocate for the research and application of these life-altering cells. The journey is long and the path is fraught with challenges, but the destination, my friends, is worth every step.